What you can get to work on Facebook.
Yeah,
I really hate the way Facebook has changed their pages.
Yeah, and it's going to crash their servers
Yep.
for like the next couple of days. But guys, we are and should be live. Let me try to research this here. Come on. Should be. There we go.
There we go.
So we are live on YouTube tonight instead of Facebook. Facebook is having major issues. So we do apologize about that. Hopefully they get their servers straight. But already I can tell off the bat that we're going to be good here, Jerry, because no red already. So Jerry's just looking down on the TV. And
Yes, I'm looking down. I'm trying to find you. I'm trying to find you.
Yeah.
Now, if I only had something to drink and eat, I'd be like Mike.
Let's see if we can get this shared real quick.
And we still can do call-ins, right?
Yeah, we'll still be able to do all that. If
Much
we
better
get
on
to
you.
it. God.
My wife confirmed it's much better on YouTube.
Good, yeah, because it's
No, are you looking down?
yeah. I'm trying to find my page, but I can't remember.
Hey,
the
I
link.
see you now.
I can't remember the link. Can you
I
share
think.
it for me? Well, I appreciate it. Let me get the link here, guys.
Sorry, this
real
last
quick.
week.
I want to share it on Facebook real quick, so that way people can find it. There we go. So let's get that shared real quick, and then we'll try to get back to discussing things on the show. And this is definitely eating up some time, though, Jerry. Brittany has told me there is a student that has fallen out at what was it, Woodruff?
Yep,
Woodruff School. We definitely want to say prayers to them. That's a bad thing, man. That's not good for a child to go down. I think you even said something about possible cardiac arrest, defibrillator. Yeah, so that's not good. So guys, please keep them in your prayers. Hopefully everything is going to be all right. That's just awful to hear a child going through that. So
And imagine the parents also watching the game
Yeah.
and having a good time, and this happened. So our prayers are definitely out for the family.
that's never good. So I got it shared on our page now. So we are official now. Shared it for the last time. I'm done. So
Thank you, Tiffany.
There we go.
She said we're so loud and clear. Good.
Thank you, and I appreciate y'all hanging
Hey,
with us. for
Jenny
tonight.
Walters.
I can't see comments.
Oh, of course you can't.
Yeah.
No, I've got
I
a secret
set up my
comment thing
phone.
here that only comes into me, and I'm going to.
Comments?
Well, I'm bringing it up. See, I don't want to keep sitting here messing with my devices, and people are like, "Can you please talk?"
That's right. I mean,
There we go. Well, we're good.
no, that's not what they're saying. Please talk.
Hey, yeah, please shut up. Thank you, Gail. I see y'all now. I thought it happened in Union. Somebody said, but it is Woodruff, right?
Yeah.
It is Woodruff.
Yeah, Woodruff.
Yeah, I don't think it's in Union. It is Woodruff.
Sushi.
She's going to get her sushi. So,
Sushi. Yeah, she's going to go get her sushi.
So,
Not the
guys,
she shed, but sushi.
well, I appreciate y'all being patient with us, but we're going to get into it. We're going to get into it now. One thing that we're going to be talking about tonight is the debate. We do now and confirmed have a moderator that's going to be doing the debate. Because I wanted it to be like that. I wanted us to find a third party person to just simply clear us from anything, dealing with any kind of control of the debate. The only thing we're going to be controlling is the audio and the video.
That's it. Yep, we're going to be controlling that right there. That way, no, somebody's going to say, well, you work with Kyle a little bit, and you could be influenced and like that.
Yep.
No, I can't be influenced unless Kyle pays me money. He ain't going to pay me no money, so I can't be influenced.
Well,
But anyway.
look at Chris Wallace. I mean, you
Yeah.
see what he went through. I mean, don't get me wrong, he deserves some of it, but he was a terrible moderator. So we wanted to make sure that we got somebody who was going to do a proper job, and I'm about to pop her up here on the screen right
Yep.
now. There we go. I did not put her name. I put everything but her name.
Her name. Oh.
Her name is Scarlett Jolly. She is a resident of Jonesville. She's been born and raised here in Union County. She is an educator, facilitator, and a director. She is a member of the Jonesville Baptist Church, and she has very graciously helped us out and volunteered to do the moderating for our debate. So I really appreciate her. I am so sorry I forgot her name. I knew I was forgetting something.
Yeah, you forgot to put her name on it. That's okay. You tell it what it is.
Scarlett
And
Jolly is her name. You know what? I could probably put it up there real quick, Jerry.
I bet you can.
I bet you I can. I'm pretty good at stuff like that. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
And we need someone a little different, and just going to moderate. We will have the we'll be talking with Scarlett and coming up with the rules of debate. We'll have more control and be able to give it to you in a professional manner.
Yeah.
And we're not going to give the questions to the candidates ahead of time.
No, that's not a debate, in my opinion.
It's not. It's not. It's a debate, but it's baited.
Oh, Tiffany Kerr says that is her best friend. I tell you, I've talked to Miss Jolly twice. She seems like she's very educated. She's very smart. She's definitely more articulate with her words. Definitely want to listen to her more than I would myself. So I really appreciate. You would have done a great job at it.
And plus she's gonna look better on camera.
Well, yeah, I will give that, but
I mean, after you've done all this beauty stuff about yourself,
Well,
and then you put her pictures up. Oh yeah.
Give you makeup, Jerry. We're going to make you look good, man. But,
Oh yeah, Patty makeup.
But yeah, we're not going to give questions basically pre-handed or anything like that. We're not going to do that. There will be questions that they have, because here's why I decided to go over this route. When they go out onto a scene of something, the crime is not going to be premeditated to them.
Right.
The situation is not going to be premeditated to them. They're going to have to act on the gun. They're going to have to act in the moment and figure out what to do. So we need to see what their mind, how it works, decision making in the moment.
On the spot, because
Right.
when they're out in public, they don't know who's going to just say, "Hey, I need to talk to you," or ask this question. No, we're going to keep the questions, professional. We're not going to don't send in, if you want to send in the questions for us to ask. Don't send something silly in.
No, we're not doing any kind of, when I say character, I don't mean character like, is he abusive with his powers? Of course, that's something that you want to see. Of course, that's something you want to know. But Brittany, get out of here. But personal character. We're not going to get into that. We're going to get into their experience, what they're going to bring to the job, and how they're going to change the face of that office that has really been in rough shape for almost 20, 30 years. You kind of look back at our last two sheriffs. Our sheriff office has not been in good shape at all. So we have got to find a way to change the way things are going. So I am very, very happy for Scarlett to do that for us. I just think it's going to be great. She's going to be great. And she doesn't say 1,900 times like I do.
Oh yeah, well that's one thing that I try to watch, because my wife called me on it many times, and I try not to use that word because then you're thinking instead of putting other words in there and stuff. So
Randall asks, are they going to be readily accessible to their constituents? And that'll be a good question to ask them. Their availability to the town. There's a lot of people who's told me they tried their best to go in and talk with Sheriff Taylor. Never could get to him. I can actually speak to that a little bit as well in my experiences with him. So we need somebody who's going to be willing to meet with the people. Now, granted, they can't do that all the time. Otherwise, they can't run their job,
Right.
if they're meeting with people every day. But that's a great question. We'll definitely get that question handed over. We're just really looking forward to having a good, solid debate. And like I said, I don't know how many people got to hear it. If there's anyone who's wanting to be there at the Elks Lodge during the debate, please send us a message. Let us know. That way we can get you wrote down, because it's going to be basically a first come, first serve. Jerry doesn't think there's going to be that big of a turnout.
But you never
I
know.
tell you never know.
Right.
Last time when we were going to do it at the college, we were going to have a lot of people,
Right.
lot of people. So
Well, we're going to have to, got to practice the social
Social
distance, and we really want to give a shout out and thank you for the Elks Lodge for allowing us to have the debate there. It's a nice facility to have one.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
and they've been over backwards for us doing this. So
they every time I've needed them, they're there.
Right.
And I tell you what, guys, if you're looking for a nice place, the Elks Lodge, since we've been a member of it, it has already paid for itself threefold already, because we've
Right.
had 3 different events there, to where if we were anywhere else, what it would have cost compared to what it did. I mean, they are a great society to be a part of.
And they do a lot of things for the community people's not aware of, and we're going to have to get them on to go over everything that they do for the community.
And the membership fee is how much?
It's $120 for a year.
Okay.
And it goes application fees, but basically you're paying once a year, and I think it's a $20 fee there too. So basically you're even for a year, that's cheap.
Yeah.
And just to sit back and enjoy yourself. They have dinners there sometimes, and they have entertainment there some, and so there's a lot of things to go on. But the more you participate, the more they have.
Yeah, and the more members they can have, the more they can do for the community, the more they can give back. So
They give a lot back to the community, and people just don't realize how much. And that's why I said one day we need to get them on and have them go over the things that they do for this community.
they're super people there. I'm happy to be a part of it, and I will be for until I can't, but I'll be a part of them for a long time. Chris Sutton says, "Great choice in Scarlet." Thank you, Chris. Appreciate that.
I like her name, Scarlet.
Scarlet,
That's from Gone with the Wind days,
Yes.
Scarlet.
So we're happy about that. We're excited for her. We'll get more details on her education, her background, and everything, so that way everybody can know exactly where she stands. But we definitely appreciate her. We were talking about it before the internet was cutting in and out. We were talking about this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Definitely check with your local doctors, your hospitals, stuff like that. They're usually doing free screenings. Definitely have that done. It can be a lifesaver. I'm telling you, breast cancer can just sneak up. You could be in the best of health and not realize that you have it. So take the time. I know people have busy lives. Take the time, get tested, make sure your health is exactly where it should be.
Right, like mammograms and stuff like that. Especially when you get to a certain age, it's always when we're younger. We're always seem like a little healthier.
Invincible.
But as we get older, we need to have this done. And
I agree. So one quick, we didn't really get into it Tuesday. And again, I said this before it cut off. I apologize about Tuesday's show. It wasn't the greatest. It was, in my opinion, it was because I was in so much pain with my leg. I was able to go to the Low Country urgent care, and let me tell you something. I'm gonna get her name and everything. There was a doctor there, and I can't think of her name, but she did an awesome job. She did a tremendous job, and was able to give me what I needed, and my leg has been feeling good ever since Tuesday. No real pain, nothing like I was. I've been able to get my sleep and everything. They are super nice. Guys, if y'all need anything, go check them out. They're just superb people. But what we didn't get to talk about Tuesday night that I kind of wanted to was about Union Times closing their doors after how many years? What did they say? It was over 100, wasn't it? It was a long time.
Yes,
over a century.
And it's sad. I mean, that's an icon of this county. It's.
But that kind of goes back to what I'm always saying. The county and the city, they need to start taking advantage of a platform that can bring people and share knowledge, because unfortunately, newspaper, it's just a dying breed. There's not really much you can do to resurrect it, and especially to have 2 of them in one town. That was tough within itself, but no matter what, you hate to see something like that happen to Union. You know, I know that had to be a hard day for them.
170 years.
170. Wow.
Yes.
Almost 2 centuries.
Thank you,
That's
Tiffany.
crazy. But unfortunately, technology does have its bad sides, and that's one of them. A lot of good people who work there, who's done a lot of hard work over the years to keep that place going. So I definitely wanted to talk about them for just a second. And I tell you, anytime they want to come on the show, you know, because, you know, when you're in that world, that media world, that news world, you still have that in you.
Right.
You still have that in you. I'd love any time. I'm, you know.
And good writers there. Some good
Our
writers.
website,
Yeah.
you know, I could love to have a writer if they want to just freelance writing of articles, and I'll share them. Let me know. I love that. And one thing that was posted for the last time with them, they were talking about a lady's house caught on fire due to the fact of a ceiling fan that was on her porch.
Right.
And that kind of goes back to what Jerry was talking about the other day about safety. Make sure y'all guys check you know, especially when it's outside, things like that. Make sure there's no leaks, stuff like that.
Well, when the rain blows, it blows sometimes at an angle,
Yeah.
and it gets it wet. It's like when people have televisions on their porch. They still have the same aspect. It's electronics. You know, it's the moisture. When it rains real hard, you know, you stand on your porch, you look down at your porch, and you see, even though you got a roof over it, you see a lot of wetness there. And and at night, you got all that moisture, it rises up. So you got a lot of stuff there that contributes to a fire. And fortunately, the good thing is that the fire department got there and got it put out.
Yep. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and pop this up here while we're waiting. And let me switch this to the headset before it rings my head off. Guys, call in if you want to talk about something. 864-251-6900. If there's something you want to talk about, something you want to tell, any questions that you may have about anything, you know, please give us a call in. We appreciate it, but we're going to continue talking while we're waiting.
Right. This could be call in Thursday
Yeah, I'm
to
going to throw
you.
my headsets on just in case it rings. All right. So, Halloween, we do have an update about the way we're going to be able to proceed with our Halloween.
I'm supposed to hear you?
Huh? Oh, you probably not as good as you should. Mine's not as high as yours, but
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Well, I'm not talking about mics. I'm just talking about the headphones.
Yeah, you should.
He's like, here, Jerry, here's your headphones. He cuts them off.
They don't
Same
work.
thing you do with my mic.
They don't work, but I don't know. We'll have to check
okay.
it in a minute. But we got an update with our Halloween that we're trying to have here at the Nixon Center. You know, we were just notified that if we give out candy, it's got to be out of the businesses. They don't want anything happening in the parking lot in case something happens. They don't want to be held liable. Completely understand that. So we're trying to figure out a way to where there's not a lot of liability, but also to keep traffic from building up, because there's not many places to go. You got Boyd Street, you're going to have there, and you got a lot of these other places that I've listed before. So we're going to try to critique that and figure out a best way to try to do this trick or treating. One person has brought up maybe a drive-through trick or treating. I would rather have the kids, you know, come up to us.
Yeah, because when you're in a car driving through, it's not the same experience as getting out walking in a cool, crisp air, maybe, you know, and it's not a, you got a little pretty loud.
Is that too loud?
Yeah, I went my eardrum, sorry about that. But the kids want to get out, and you want to see the whole uniform that they got on, the costumes, and that's part of the thrill of Halloween for children. I know it was for me.
Yeah, and that's what we want to do. We want to. Oh, you know what? I don't even have it booted up. So if you've tried to call in, give me a second. I doubt anybody has it. I just looked down and realized I don't have it booted up. But we definitely want to be able to see the kids. But maybe we could figure out a way where the parents drive through, but the kids walk down from business to business, and you know, maybe something like that. best of both worlds. The parents drive through, and then when they get to the end, the kids just go back to the car, and it keeps traffic at a slow pace, and it keeps everything safer. So
Right, and that's what we want safe for our children. And,
Yep.
if you got any good ideas, give us a call right now.
Yes.
The number is on your screen, 864-251-6900.
yeah, so that's it for that right there. We are going to be looking at doing ghost hunts.
It's October.
Yes, it's Halloween time, and that's something that I really wanted to talk about tonight. But we've got to find a location. If you know of a good location, but we don't necessarily have to have internet, but we would love to have it. Because when you do it live, it makes it different.
See, when we do stuff like that live, you see what we're seeing, and probably you see better because the camera picks up things that we miss,
Yep.
and you're sitting there watching it. And so, if you got a good ghost story, call and tell us. Okay,
Yeah.
there's the number 864-251-6900. You can give us a call and tell us your ghost story. That's something that's weird that's happened maybe in your home or that you saw and encounters. We've had several encounters of different things, and so kind of let us know.
Gail Vincent says that Fire and Rescue just went out in Buffalo, so prayers for them that everything's all right. And also, if you know, like I say, if you know of a location, let us know.
Have you saw anything, Kyle?
Have I seen anything
Yeah.
like as far as ghost wise?
Ghost-wise, yeah. Any strange things that happened?
Only at my uncle's. Only at Daryl's house. Daryl's house is, it used to be. I don't know about now, but his house is haunted, no doubt. I remember I was 14, somewhere in that area. I stayed over at his house, and back then his wife worked second shift, and he was asleep in the chair, and I was laying on the couch watching TV, and they have on their back porch, they have a door, them little plastic doors that pow, 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 when you close it back. Well, I heard the back door open, I closed, and then she come from the hallway into the kitchen and pow, 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 as if there was somebody there. And I didn't want to scare her because she didn't know I was staying over. So I turned around to tell her, hey, I'm here. Turned around, literally, there was nobody there. I was terrified. I was trying my best. I was like, Daryl. You didn't want to talk too loud. He was gone. He was knocked out. And I never went to sleep. And at about 5:30 that morning, as soon as the sun shined through that window, I was gone.
Went home?
So that was that's probably the most scared I've ever been in my life as far as ghost wise.
Well, at my house, there was a ghost there, and I call her the lady in red because she's wearing red. And when I see her, and I've seen her go by several different times and did different things, and wifey sitting there, she asked me, "What are you looking at?" I said, she just went by. And the little creepy thing is about it is that I went to a customer's late one night, it's real late night, come into the place, and this lady met me at coming in carrying some papers, and spoke to her. "How you doing?" "Doing good." I said, "Well, that's great. And she went on, and I told the guy that was in charge, I said, "You know what? I'm glad y'all finally got some help here." He says, "We did?" I said, "Yeah, it was that lady that was carrying those papers down through there." He says, "What lady?" He went looking everywhere, and there was no lady there. And guess what she had on? A red sweater. So
Well,
there are things out there that
Yeah.
makes you think.
I've never seen anything, but I've definitely heard it.
Yeah.
That's for sure. But
So if you got a story,
Yeah.
give us a call.
got a story, let us know. We're definitely wanting to get into Halloween because we're wanting to get into something that's not COVID. We're tired of COVID. We're tired of politics. We're wanting to talk about something that people can enjoy, get your mind off at. Enjoy. Nobody's literally had any time this year to enjoy this year. February, Valentine's got crushed. All the other holidays got crushed. I mean, you couldn't do anything. So I think Halloween is an opportunity to get jump started for Thanksgiving and Christmas, and that's what I want. I want union to. We got to get back to living. We've got to get back to living. We cannot keep canceling everything just because somebody get sick, I'm sorry, we cannot do that, and we can't make everybody go on a diet because someone who is overweight has a massive heart attack and dies. We can't just make everybody stop eating. I mean, that's the same sense that we're doing right now with this COVID. So that's just my opinion.
Well, I'm just wondering if someone's going to dress up like a COVID.
Oh, you know, COVID's going to be the biggest.
Yeah, it's going to be like a big
yeah.
bladder or something, other little
Yes.
things sticking out.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah, somebody got to dress up like that.
Oh my God.
But hey, if you come by here Halloween, guess what? Kyle will be dressed up.
Yep, be dressed up like Jerry, the legend.
Oh no, you can't dress up that good.
But we're going to talk about real quick, like I was just saying, football. The Pittsburgh Steelers and the Tennessee Titans game has been postponed due to something other than weather or field conditions. First time in the history of the NFL, or strike. But they are going to cancel or postpone that game due to the COVID. I mean, you know, now that it doesn't matter, that doesn't compare, to people's health. But they're sitting here, a lot of people are getting upset because they're like, well, now they're going to get an extra bye week. They're going to get more rest than other teams and stuff like that. And that's what I'm saying. We're just flipping all our lives upside down just to simply because somebody's got a possible cold, or if they do have COVID. That's okay. It's you got a 99% chance of beating the thing. So be thankful. That's what you got. It's not a death sentence. It's you basically got a cold or a flu. Just take your medicine, do your vitamins, do what you're supposed to do. Let your immune system fight it, and you'll be all right for the most part.
And we need to, like the holidays are coming up, and that's what the kickoff is for Halloween. Halloween, then you're getting excited for Thanksgiving and Christmas and all this, coming up, and the kids are getting excited. They haven't really had excitement this year at all. They've really been isolated, not going on vacations, and not doing a lot of stuff. So it's time for us to, get back and let at least the end of this year be a joyful time for the families, for kids. It was nice, kind of being with our families a good length of times. And I've heard some different stories. I've heard some horror stories. In the schools, has been
nightmare
wrecked with them, with the children. So let's try to make it a good, joyful time for them to enjoy trick or treating and Thanksgiving and families getting together.
Yeah, because again, you got to live your life. We can't stop. I mean, there's been so many deaths that has not contributed to the COVID, and all these people's lives were put on hold for this year, and then they ended up passing away this year. So we've got to move on from it. So I just wanted to talk about that just for a second. Let me know what y'all think. Notre Dame, they shut down their facilities for the next week due to a couple of students having COVID. It's just ridiculous. If anyone is interested in having us come out and do a broadcast at your business, please let us know. We're going to get back into the swing of things, get back out broadcasting, get back out on the street, which that's my favorite. That's my favorite thing to do. I like being in the studio, especially this one. Nice and cool and all that good stuff. But I love being out at the businesses, doing a broadcast there. La Fagata's, Andy's. Shady's would have been great if we could have had some internet and, all these places. So we appreciate anybody who would like to have us out there. Also, if you're watching this, please share this to Facebook so that way we can get everybody on here. A lot of people probably don't think that we're doing a show. So if you could share this, we'd really appreciate it.
Yeah. Thanks, Clyde, for the prayers for the Woodard football team. And Gail Benson, yes, I've been out to Goshen Hill and the old graveyard there. I've done a program there one time, and it's I didn't see anything, though. But we was there and doing the little thing there. You know about Goshen Hills and the dog and comes up and stuff, and also what is that? Pickneyville.
You got Crybaby Bridge.
Yeah.
And then you got Happy Dog. You you've got a lot of history. You got Witches and Warlocks, the graveyard here. You got a lot of those places.
Graveyard at Rose Hill,
Yeah, I mean, you got a lot of places.
Cross
that,
Keys, yeah.
that can. Yeah, Cross Keys definitely got the battlefield out there. Yeah, I mean we got a lot of potential places. I definitely would like to go out to the battlefield. I've always heard things about that place out there. So maybe we can make a weekend out of it. If we can't get internet, we can pre-record it and upload it, and people still can enjoy it.
Right. Yeah.
That'd be
Because the last time when I did one with the video, since we didn't have internet,
Thank you, Gene.
is that we went back and we did the editing. We seen things that the camera picked up
Yeah.
that we didn't see there. It was so cool to see some of that stuff.
Hi, Brittany. So, guys, also check out Jerry's going to be having some things coming up with Miss Edna, cooking with Edna.
Cooking with Edna.
Jerry's got some things coming up, so y'all make sure y'all keep an eye on that. Jerry, can you tell them where they can find it at on your pages and everything?
Right, you can just go to the Facebook page, and of course you can see Cooking with Edna there, and she also has a YouTube page that you can go to, Cooking with Edna Sue, or Edna Sue McKee, and you can see everything there. And we're going to, the next show we're going to give you a chance to win an apron that's got the logo and Edna's signature on it, and besides the good food, you'll be able to have you a nice little wonderful apron to be able to say, hey, I watch Cooking with Edna show.
Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Mike. They said they all shared. Thank y'all, buddy. Oh man, I cannot wait. We're supposed to be having us a weekend. It's going to be Brittany and her husband, Mike and Nicole, and me and Patty. We're supposed to go eat and bowl and stuff like that. Try to enjoy a weekend. It's been a while, like I say, COVID, but me and Mike are already kind of getting giggly, getting cutting up with each other. We're going to make it probably very annoying.
Maybe I can sneak in with a camera.
There you go.
Capture some of that.
Me and Mike are always like, man, I'm telling you, if we could have had a camera on our conversations the last 2 mornings, man, we're just killing. I miss him. We got to get him back in here. We'll have to get him to call in one day. I know it's hard for him because he's got Micah, so I know it's hard for him to call in. But we got to get him back into the studio once he gets to feeling better. His legs killing him like mine was. So, but we're going to try to have a good time this weekend, like everybody should. Get ready. We're also going to keep everybody updated for what the Black Friday updates are going to be. You know, Walmart, Best Buy, all these places have already kind of come out and said that they're closing on Thanksgiving. And that Black Friday is going to be held much differently. And I'm pretty sure when they say much differently, probably pretty much non-existent as far as in store. They're probably going to have everything just about online. So big year.
Either that or they're going to only control how many people goes in. And, you know,
Not
you
gonna
try to control the crowd. They have never controlled the crowd that's lined up on Black Friday. I went one time. And never, ever will I go again. I went, and this is quite a few years ago, and so I went there, and it's this business, and they had a color TV, not like we got now. This is one of them big old color TV things, and I said, man, that's only for $75. So I went in there. Man, those people are brutal.
Yeah.
I wasn't in this, I'm very polite, like, here, let me get the door for you. They took the door.
Yeah.
And along me with it. And knocking down displays and all this right here. I got my TVO.
Yeah.
Didn't mean to knock all them displays over and run over them people, but...
I had a lady literally run over my ankle, twice, and I had to get out. I told Patty, I said, I can't do this with you. This was we were been dating about 3 years when that happened. And I've never been back to one with her again because she likes to get into that mess. I hate it.
no.
Class says that Woodruff played, so that's good. Like I say, maybe we can start getting back to some normalcy. That's what we need. But to recap real quick, guys, one more time, I want to recap this part here because a lot of people didn't get to see it at the beginning. This is going to be our moderator for the debate for Union County Sheriff's debate. She is her name is Scarlett Jolly. She's a Jonesville resident, educator, facilitator, and director. In her past, we're going to get more about her history, her education. She's a Jonesville Baptist Church member, and she is born and raised here in Union. She and I hope I'm not putting her on the spot. I'm sure I am, because that's what Kyle does. But I was talking to her. She was like, "You don't think I'll sound too country?" I'm like, "Let me tell you something. If we get somebody who sounds too northern, we're going to get run out of town. We've got to have that country accent."
Exactly. It's the same thing. Edna says, "Well, I'll sound a little country on these cooking shoots." You're supposed to.
Yep.
You're cooking country food.
You're country.
You're Southern.
I mean, you're Southern. It's just the way it is. So we appreciate her one more time. Also, guys, shirt making. We're getting our flow back going with shirts, making shirts. If you are wanting a Halloween shirt, you got to get it in. There's some people who's been putting in orders and wanting them in like a day or two. We're kind of too far behind to do that. So if you're wanting a shirt for Halloween, you need to get it in almost immediately. And if you're wanting one for Thanksgiving, Christmas, anything, please get this thing in early. It's going to be a couple of weeks before we can get to it. So it's not like it'll be made tomorrow. But get the orders in, because eventually we're going to have to stop the orders. So just wanted to point that out because we're going to get probably way too far behind. Again, don't forget, we have moved the mailbox stores at 708 South Duncan Bypass at the Nixon Center, Sweet Eye, and affordable title loans. Holidays are coming. Get yourself prepared. Get yourself ready. They're talking about another stimulus as possible. I hope it happens, because that'd be great for Christmas, great for the economy. But you never know. Be prepared. Give us an opportunity to earn your business. We will give you the lowest rate around, guaranteed. So, Jerry, I guess we'll work on what location we'll try to find and see what we can do as far as the next ghost hunt. I'm excited for that. I'm ready to get back out and just have some fun. It's just
we've had a couple people send us some ideas there, and someone said that their even their house, that they had a ghost there, and hey, Tammy Ann let us come into that home there, and
very nice.
And
I see she had a pig in a blanket this morning.
Yes, I know it. And I used to eat those until I seen that picture.
Oh, it was a
funny.
cute picture. It was a very cute picture.
Yeah, and with pets, people's pets, we love our pets and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And she has a pet pig, and she had it in the bed with her.
And I'm glad you said that. We want to get out to our county. What would you call it? The Humane Society. Let's just call it that, I guess. They don't like dog pound, but that's what it is to me. I guess I'm old style. But the Humane Society out here, I would love to be able to come out, if they will have us, do a broadcast out there to try to see if we can get some of these pets adopted, a good home, because that takes a lot of workload off of them, but it also gives this pet an opportunity to have a good home instead of apparently being in a bad one, because otherwise they wouldn't be at the pound. So I would love to, if they have us out there, please let us know. We really will appreciate that if we can.
And keep your pets kind of put back during Halloween, because they don't, they're protecting you, and they're going to look and see these children come up with these masks, stuff like that. They hadn't seen that before.
Yeah.
And it's very scary for them little creatures. So put them up. I know my little dog goes crazy, and I have to put her up for that.
Yeah. But this is like I say, we've got a lot of information that we're wanting to get to and everything. Facebook's being a pain in the butt due to that new update. A lot of people hasn't liked this. See, I'm a part of their beta tester, which I don't know how proud of that I should be, but I'm a part of their beta testing. So I've actually had this new Facebook since about June. So and I knew it wasn't going to be good, because it's slow, it's heavy, it's thick, it just takes forever for this thing to get going. So I knew that wasn't going to be a very popular update with people, but maybe they'll get it situated and fixed. But I know their servers are not going to be any good probably till next week. So hopefully we'll be back on Facebook then. But until then, we got YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then when Facebook gets back up, YouTube will go down again. So it's like they take turns. Jerry, is there anything that you could think of that we have not talked about? Anything off the top of your head? I think we've covered everything.
I think we pretty much covered everything we had listed for tonight. And be sure to send your questions for the candidates in to us. If you
Yes.
have a question, get it to us ahead of time. That way we can put it on the list. We got quite a few, so we don't want to have 1,000 questions, but get your question there before the
'Cause
debate, of
We're going to
course.
have 2 minutes for each question. So if you do that times 3, the debate's going to last about an hour and a half, 2 hours possibly. So you can do the math and see how many questions we're going to be able to get out there. So, you know,
Then you got the rebuttal on it
Yep.
too, so
Yep.
so it's very limited. So be sure to get your questions ahead. Don't wait till Friday at 6:00 and send us something because we won't use it.
yeah, we probably won't be able to use it. So, like I say, guys, we definitely appreciate the Elks Lodge. I appreciate Jerry being here with me tonight, and I appreciate y'all sticking with us through all the issues Facebook's having. I thought we were having, but it was more Facebook tonight.
Yeah, we
So-
had good upload speed.
Yeah, we did. We tried what we could do, but you know we're here. We was able to at least do a broadcast, and I'm still happy. There was something else like every time it gets in my mind, it just shoots out. But I'm hoping because it was actually important too. That's the bad thing about it. It was important, and I've done forgot it that quick. But oh well. But guys, I appreciate y'all watching. If y'all have anything for us that y'all need us to talk about, want us to talk about, let us know. We appreciate it. If there's going to be any Halloween trails that any of the churches may be having, trunk or treat, let us know about that as well. Give these kids something fun to do. But that's pretty much it for us tonight. I appreciate everybody watching. I'm sorry about the broadcast on Facebook. Ashley, you can send. Can y'all make stencils or decals? Tiffany, I know Patty can do decals. I don't think she can do stencils. Now, I can put anything on a shirt. Now, if that's what you're talking about, I can do anything on a shirt. Anything you see by vinyl or anything else, I can do that on a shirt. So whatever you want, you just let me know. I can put it on there. Ashley asked, where do we send our questions? You can either send it to us on Facebook at the KC Show, or you can email them to us at send29379 at gmail.com. You can actually send them to us through YouTube as well, because it will come to our email. But I'm about to put the email address in there real quick. There we go. So I just put the email address in the chat at send29379 at gmail.com for any of your political questions. And I think that's it for tonight, man. I'm looking forward to that little outing with Mike. Me and Mike hadn't been able to spend any time with each other here lately, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. To pick on Brittany, you don't get too many opportunities to do that, so we're excited. She's gonna punch us. I can I can feel it, man. I can feel she's gonna assault one of us. That's for sure.
Yep, it's going to be you.
Well, Jerry, go ahead and give Mike his salute.
The famous Mike salute.
Yeah.
Till next time.
Yeah, he's watching, so he'll. Micah said, "Hey, Kyle." Hey, Micah. Guys, we appreciate y'all watching. I'm so sorry about the issues. Nothing we can do about it on our end. Brittany, would you like to say goodbye to everybody? No, I don't. Oh, now she is. I told you she was going to assault me. Here she comes. You got to come over here to me because it's on me. There she is. Oh, you want to wave goodbye to everybody? Bye. So, guys, thank y'all for watching. I twisted my leg when I went to pull myself back up. Appreciate y'all watching. We'll be back Tuesday night with 7 o'clock broadcast. If you have a business, anything like that you would like us to broadcast at, please let us know. We'd be happy to come out, and we appreciate y'all watching. Thank y'all. Y'all have a good night. Take care. Bye, Jerry.
Bye.
What's up, guys? This is Kyle from the KC Show. We appreciate all the support that y'all have been giving us. We're live every Tuesday and Thursday night at 7 p.m. But now we're also at YouTube at the KC Show. Please go like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. That way you never miss a live, ever. Make sure you go check that out. We're going to be expanding to Twitter, Instagram. We got more to come. Guys, we got a lot of exciting giveaways and interviews coming up. It's going to get good. Lots going on. Don't miss it every Tuesday and Thursday, 7 p.m. Guys, stay with us. We appreciate you so much. Y'all have a good one.